Hey guys, Jay here. Just a very quick video to remind you that the pre-download for the client, at least this one is the PC standalone client version, is available. I have finished the download. If you download the client and then you run and it try to download the game and then it face an error, don't worry, just click it off, try it again a couple of times, and eventually it will work. During the whole download process there will be errors pop up. I mean, it's understandable because there are like literally millions of people trying to download the game, I would suppose. Anyway, if you get to this point like I do here, I can actually launch the game. Not getting into it, we cannot log in here. Obviously I try to type my email and try to see if I can log in what it's saying, but it just cannot connect to the game. But anyway, doesn't mean we cannot do anything here. So I just want to have a very quick reminder that if you have the game downloaded, if you can launch the game like this, then you can already check and pre-do all your setting. So it will save you time when you get into the game. But oh my god, I get into the game and some of the setting is not right. The graphic is not what I want, the level that I want to see. The game is lagging because it's too much. It looks too shitty or something like that. For me, I will have to keep this one low. By default this is like high and detailed or things like that, but I will have to keep this one low because my computer, it is a really bad computer comparatively. So at least I'm lucky enough it still is just like a little bit more than the bare minimum, so I can just run this game on low setting and then I can still turn on a record / streaming software like OBS and just work on it basically. Anyway, you can just do any of your graphic, game setting, interface. Obviously, this one I think is also a little bit good. I would turn this off because there will be bad words in the word chat and I want to see it because it is going to be about D4. Sounds. Obviously, we can tune that. And input. So this is, yeah, just get this done. Just get this done. At least the basic stuff. I think the default one looks good, but we'll see. For example, for me, I will probably have to bound this one to something else before I actually bound the middle click into the spacebar. But let me actually try and see if my camera is still buggy. Okay, it's still buggy, so I cannot show you my mouse, but it is a very cheap, like, let me remember, I think this one I bought for like $3. It's very cheap, very shitty mouse. It has 2 buttons only. The middle one doesn't even work. So middle click here doesn't do anything for me. So maybe I would just lose the button here. Hey, it is what it is, right? But anyway, do this, get everything done. And maybe if you prefer WASD, you can just change to WSD. And yeah, you can just configure it the way you want to. For me, I will probably stick to mouse and keyboard. I will try WASD later a little bit when I do some like bossing encounter that require a lot of maneuver. However, I would prefer, personally, just for personal reason, I would prefer mouse and keyboard. So the first reason is I am kind of used to it from POE1, and not only POE1. I am, the other genre that I also play a lot is MOBA, and I'm just very used to mouse and keyboard, one hand mouse, one hand keyboard. To control my character in basically a lot of games. Before that I played RTS, so it is also mouse and keyboard, so I just am used to it. And the second reason is, and this might be very surprising to hear from a fat ass like me, but I used to play sports back in the day and I have a couple of injuries, not serious, but some of the joints from my fingers is not really good. So pressing too many buttons is a big stress for me personally, and so I would like to still prefer going for the mouse because my wrist is still good, it's still abusable, so I will abuse it until I can't. But my joints, at least on the right hand, is not good. I played handball, I think it is the English was for it, but it is like football, but soccer, but except with hands. So it is like a hybrid of football and basketball, right? Anyway, Yeah, that is why I still prefer mouse and keyboard. Anyway, just do this before you actually get into the game. This is actually something new we didn't have before. Personally, I am just taking some of it. I think it's good to have. We don't need a lot of notification, so mostly just leave them off, I think. Anyway, that is everything I want to share. And cannot wait to get into the game. 12 hours and 30 minutes to go. One quick thing though. Expect problems to happen when this counter actually reaches 0 and we can actually log it. Because Jonathan Roger, he actually just got on a video in POE's YouTube channel. It's like less than 1 minute. It is a very quick announcement because I do believe they are very, very crazily busy right now preparing for the launch. The video basically said two things. First, they broke the 1 million keys sold. That is a massive, massive number, and keyword here is key sold. So that doesn't include the keys they're giving out. But anyway, more than 1 million people is going to try to get into the game somewhere near the actual point of the countdown finishes. So expect a lot of people to get in. He said expect queues to be a thing. That will be a thing. So you will see a queue scene that show you how many people are actually ahead of you on the queue, and that'll be fun. Hey, that'll be you know, as shitty as it is, it kind of is like iconic to the launch of any big game, big server, big event, big reboot, big anything really in gaming. So it is something that we are kind of used to, right? I would suppose. So also I would suspect that there might be server problem, even though they specifically mention and stress that they try to prepare with it as well as they could, and they prepare capacity for like 1 million players, but hey, the numbers are kind of close together now, right? So they are preparing to get the launch as smooth as possible. However, hey, shit happened, right? So we can't know for sure it is going to be smooth. Hopefully we will be able to play the game relatively early from the actual launch point here. People can actually access the game, play the game without like a lot of connection issue or something like that. That will be not pleasant, but still, at least they are very, very transparent with it, and hey, personally, I trust them. So anyway, I will be starting as planned still, even though now we have all the information for all the classes, ascendancy classes at least. We still have a huge amount of discovery in terms of character building in the game because the gear are massively different from POE1. The currency system, the crafting system, massively different. The skill tree is still like 80% to 90% undiscovered. So there's a lot of potential to just enjoy the game. Even though if you're someone like me who basically watch everything that I can in the last week or so that is related to information in POE2, because I just enjoy that, right? So yeah, it is still just a brand new, whole new world to explore. I would take things slow, so I would not probably be on the exact launch. I would still be sleeping because that would be like 2 a.m. for me. And if you have followed my channel, you will know that I am saying all the time I work in the same room as my wife and kid. They will be sleeping, so I will need to be sleeping as well. I cannot just turn on and, you know, just go ham in PoE. That's not going to work, so I would need to wait until the morning, you know, get some proper breakfast for my kid, and, you know, do a couple of things before I actually can jump into the game. At least that is my approach, and not only slow, you know, IRL, I will be taking things slow in the game as well. I have been theory crafting a lot of shit. However, when it comes to the actual in-game, I will take things slow. I will go slow. I will just try to look at everything, to explore everything, to get to know the lore, the story, because I do heard it's pretty good. And yeah, just basically try to have a new player experience to some degree. Mechanically in the game, obviously, for someone who played the game Path of Exile 1 for a very long time, we are going to have a certain level of like knowledge compared to a brand new player. However, it is still a new game. They changed a lot of things, so everything needs to be kind of like relearned from scratch, pretty much. Anyway, I am very, very hyped for the game, and I cannot wait to play it. Look at the screen here. I mean, this is not... I did not record this video right after I finished download the game. I have leave the screen on and just ramble in Discord with with the people in my community and some of my friends as well for like few hours already, and then I decided to record this video because I just realized that hey, this thing can be helpful a little bit. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video, in the many next videos on Path of Exile 2, until at some point they release something that is very new in POE1. Then the new league, obviously, they promised, and I do think they will keep the promise. So there will be POE1 content by then, and there will be POE2. So I will play this game. I will play the crap out of this game. I will play all the classes to the end game, at least to the 90-ish, no matter how long it takes in the early access. I will test a lot of things out because I do want... Maybe I will need to play each class twice because technically we cannot change the ascendancy. I want to have one of each ascendancy, so every time I need to test something, I have something to test. And I don't need to level a new character right now. So yeah, that was the plan. We have a lot of time. I have a lot of time to do it. So yeah, again, expect a lot of stuff from me about POE2 in this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this video, my previous videos, whatever previous video I have in POE1, but I do hope that you will enjoy some of my stuff in POE2 as well. I am someone who have spent probably close to 30,000 hours in POE1 to this moment. I played it from a very early stage in 2011, and pretty much didn't skip any league. I think I skipped like 2 leagues. Other than that, I played a lot in all of them. Anyway, hey, my stuff here in this channel, I will probably try to do a bunch of builds that basically get a lot of mechanics trying to put together and make a character. That is just my thing that I enjoy the most out of in this game. And with the game that has like almost limitless possibility, like PoE, expect to see a lot of it. Right. Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.